crap. All of that has fallen short. We should be disengaging. We should be returning home, focused on what's important here, and studying carefully what we need to do for the future. Because right now, we're not really postured in a different way. We haven't fundamentally rethought the structure. We haven't raised any of the critical questions. Where do we fight? How do we fight? How do we get there? With whom? And so forth. All of those things had to be answered differently now and from now on. And Feinberg's not going to do that. Hoffman certainly won't. Nobody in the administration will. They're all focused on one thing. And this is the problem when everybody says, well, why doesn't Donald Trump simply recognize the futility of continuing and end it? Well, how does he explain that to the people that put him in office? How does he explain that to the people that control the House, the Senate, and the White House?
Well, he could explain to them by saying physical constraints prohibit us from doing that without basically committing national suicide. We'll see how that's going to work out. But sticking with this part about here, okay, there's no surge capacity that exists. They've tried to, and it's just incrementally moved out a little bit. But even Hoffman later in that same interview said, listen, even that something in the next 2 to 3 years is going to be hard enough because we already have nearly $40 trillion debt hanging over us. And you just can't keep adding to that without eventually that collapsing on top of us. Or do you think he's wrong? Can we literally just forever keep adding to the national debt?
No, we can't. But what people will ask you, and this is where Nassim Taleb, he talks about the black swan, these events. And what he'll tell you is that we have a swimming pool full of black swans right now. We don't know when they're all going to take off, but they're all